Coming out with it, it's Anderson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Bearcats offense will have the first possession of the game. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. That's reeled in. It's Jennings. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Sorsby. Here comes the heat. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. And the Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So Texas Tech's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but, David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's going to take off. Still on his feet at the 40. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the 1st down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that 1st.
Got it behind the line. It's Williams. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Red Raiders will punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Now on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Got a little space. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Power football with the run. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Bearcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bearcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll leave it with him. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here. Mentally, your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got a man, it's Williams. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Here's a heat. Fires to the tight end. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. The give to the left. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's Morton. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the loss is incomplete. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. To give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agreed. in the call. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he'll bring it back. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Walker. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On the ground, it's Walker. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Sorsby. Working that left side down. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. The Bearcats line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Hands it off. Breaks into the open. Quick step and go. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. And the Red Raiders just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Quickly to the tight end.
It's very early in the college football season, but this coaching staff has to be very pleased by what they've seen from their quarterback. He's making real good decisions, and he's been accurate. That was his 100th completion early this year.
Still looking on the move. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Not a chance. Missed it. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. It's complete on the right side. Oh, the spin move. Open field on the right. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
For quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Georgia is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These dogs have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to
3. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And ball security is starting to become a little bit of an issue for this quarterback. In his last game, he had a fumble, and he has another one right here. He has got to do a better job of keeping two hands on the ball.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. And one thing we know about this junior signal caller, he is capable of putting on an aerial show. They've been playing pitch and catch. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
Well, you can't get momentum in a game any better than they just did. Defensively, you get the turnover. Right away, your offense jogs on the field. You take a shot deep, you hit it for a touchdown. They've got a lot of explosive playmakers on this offense, and you saw it right there.
And he puts through the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
They're dealing with a second and long. Leaves it with the back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
What a grab with one hand. Two-hand catches are preferable, not always necessary. Sticking the big mitt up there and hauling it in.
How about the play by the tight end bailing his QB out? Because that was not a perfect throw, but he just stuck out that big paw and reeled it in.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Morton. Quick completion on the out route.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst.
Lofts one high and deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Defense. The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. The Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Now rolling to the left. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Turning it on! And he runs it in for the score! Touchdown, Red Raider! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. So a drive there of 82 yards. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Got the quick completion. Made a defender miss. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. These guys got knocked around in Big 12 play last year, and that has been a motivating force during the offseason.
Yeah, and you hope it's a motivating force. You hope they were talking about it. You hope it matters to your team that last year was a very big disappointment. With expectations for this squad to end up like they did, a lot of time to stew on it. The whole offseason, Palmer, you better be irritated, and they better come out with some momentum to start Big 12 play.
I think what was so frustrating about this team last year was that on paper, they looked like a team that could compete for the Big 12 championship, but it just didn't show up each and every week. This year, again, these guys look good from a height standpoint, a weight standpoint, a speed standpoint, but they've got to make plays, and it's got to start here today.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Sorsby. It's complete to the left, and they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football, and now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on 1st down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Finds a spot in the middle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Timeout, Cincinnati.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Allen. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll do it himself. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Bearcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
To the air, it's Sorsby. He's headed to the story. We have another time of the 2nd, the 1st down, just over the goal line. Breaking it throw on 3rd. He's got the second goal.
And the defense able to get him
And that should have finished at the end of it. First half, guys, looks like we got to close the game. And they're so getting close to the game, and with this strong receiver, he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude a lead. This young man is a three-level threat.
Man, pop that knee, man, shoot that beat.
He is a problem. I don't think his defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the Thomas and Jones AT&T Stadium. All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll start to return inside the spot. Didn't find any crease in that kick on the genuinely stopped at 17. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work on top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting, on the defense, I've got to believe they've had success more in the football, but winning. I mean, look at this defense changes to watch what they've done in the first half. They're going to do a better job of that, especially not the changes in their coverages as well, because they're probably
It's fucking goal.
It's amazing college football. The tight end position changed. Back in the day, you were blocking guy, maybe you catch a flat route together. These guys had athleticism, and you just saw it from that dude after the catch of that last one.
The give to the back. But there were more than agreed. And the Red Raiders have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second in the line. A shot put the zone. And swinging it down by the defense. Not a scoring opportunity.
I think this comments they watched this now. They watched this offense. So we're up and down the field. This QB threw multiple teams their last game out. Didn't allow a team to pass in the first half. You're there in the second half doing a nice job preventing the deep one.
On third and long, no secret wedding news here. The short hand is plugging. You might stop at the 32, still ground encumbered. They want to convert it, and fourth down is coming. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And that is no good.
Wow.
And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. First half of this drive comes from the 32. The gift to the different.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. This was no focus on it enough. I was doing no spot to get on the defense to try to move another way to get one game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of the spot.
Didn't get much on first down and second and down. It's Sorsby. And just tied it in. And he gets to the 44 yard. It'll be a first down.
Well, I know this is good wings after the catch, but I give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw because he put it out in front of his big man. He was able to get the catch.
Creating some distance there between him and the defense.
To the ground with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They'll run this play from the pistol. Now the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Walker. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. And you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Wants to go up top. They're setting up the screen. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Bearcats have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. And after the interception, he brings it back and gets it inside the 35.
How about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop in coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way, but when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage, showing off the athletic ability, showing the hands. The big defensive lineman comes up with the INT.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Working on the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Red Raiders have moved it inside the 20. The lone back's got it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Morton. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable third down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Touchdown, Red Raider! They take the lead with the 6. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. USC found a way to rescue victory from the jaws of defeat, something this program has done time and time again inside the Coliseum. Fight on, and the men of Troy will do just that. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. From the gun, running back gets to give. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
Fields the punt and looking for daylight. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Looking to throw, it's Morton. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, going up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Virgil. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. And the the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going over the top. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Red Raiders are on the move. Gonna look downfield again. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him. And
he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. They made sure that good field position paid off, going 45 yards. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking for space, it's Walker. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, and at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Got stuffed on first down, it's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Rush is on him. It's caught. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Give to the running back. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. He's got it on the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Looking for a man, it's Sorsby. Pulls it in, it's Caldwell. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Quick handoff. Nice move to keep running. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats! This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Off the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Carter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Red Raiders can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Unloads to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Back to throw. It's Morton. Quickly complete. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
Makes a connection. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it. 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Got him downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on 1st down. Better job on 2nd down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
You know, you're in the red zone. You bring out a bunch of tight ends on the field. So the defense, they were expecting run on that one. They were physical, and they were able to force the negative play.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wide open downfield. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. Touchdown, Red Raider! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Back to throw, it's Sorsby. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. And the Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And in this situation late, when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on 1st down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his left.
And the ball's free in the backfield. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Flying down the left side. Inside the touchdown, Red Raider. How about this defense taking one back to the house? That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Maryland is having its way offensively, just marching up and down the field at a breathtaking pace. They're up by 28 over the Judicials. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all...
Oh, he's got some space. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Looking to throw at Sorsby. Gets it to him on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. And the Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Caldwell.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
The Bearcats headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw again. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Bearcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He's got it on the run. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's got it. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. To the air, it's Sorsby. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. They'll start this drive at their own 48. They'll start this drive going to the air. Gonna take a shot. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. So now it's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves him with 3rd and 3. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And the Red Raiders will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They booted away on 4th down. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. One more play to pad the stats. Back to throw, it's Sorsby. Pocket breaking down. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. He didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got to stop late. That's why you got the dub.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.